Hey, this is Anthony from RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Dainese Jerico EVO Gore Tex glove, available at RevZilla.com. The long-awaited successor for the original Dainese Jerico, which was one of the most hardcore and protective cold weather gloves they've done. This is the Jerico EVO, still Gore-Tex, still waterproof, breathable, guaranteed for life, still using a high-end Primaloft synthetic fill. So again, the inside of this glove almost has a furry, fuzzy feeling to it. It has that great synthetic insulation. So 3-season cold, fall, winter, spring, hardcore touring, hardcore adventuring. Again, hard shell knuckle. This is again the top end cold rated waterproof breathable Gore-Tex glove from Dainese. But if you don't want the fill, you go to something like the Carbon GTX Extra Fit, which has that more aggressive street or sport profile to it. So no fill in that boy. Keep that in mind. And if you don't want some of the double cuff construction I'm going to talk to you about, remember the Scout would be the step down. And if you look at it, one color available, and I am wearing a size extra large in this extreme cold weather glove. It fits typical Dainese. I'm wearing an extra large. I typically wear an XL in Alpine Stars. I'm a large in some more American cut manufacturers. So Roland Sands, First Gear, Icon, I wear a large. Keep that in mind, guys. Fits about like a 9.5. And also keep in mind, too, that it is a textile glove. So while you do have some of this great micro elastication on both inside and outside, so your thumb will be able to move with you, if you don't get the sizing right, you're going to have a really hard time because it won't break in. So keep that in mind. Take note on sizing. And remember, we are going to ship for free, so don't worry about it. Love to hear your gut reaction, too, as I walk through some of the key changes here with the new Jerico EVO. So Jericho EVO is now CE rated for the new European safety spec. So they've changed some of the construction elements of this glove so that it does pass. Also, you're going to notice they went with a more lightweight fabric here in the cuff, but it is still the double cuff, double wall construction. So you can see I can flip it down here. It's the only glove in the Dainese line that allows you to have that Gore-Tex gaiter that goes underneath your jacket, and then the over cuff, which you can cinch down, and you have this auto-locking zipper that goes up from the bottom. Again, very unique feature. You will notice they got rid of the distortion control process here, the DCP along the finger, which was a little bit of low side protection. I like that feature. I'm a little bummed they took it away moving into 2014, but again, that would be my nitpick on this glove, as they have made a few other changes. One of the things I do like is notice the micro elastication at the front of the knuckle. Hard shell knuckle, hard shell techno inserts along the knuckles here in your fingers, but again, giving you that ridge of elastication allows the knuckle to move with you, again, versus having to put it on a completely separate panel. And you are going to get additional protection on the back of the hand as well. Now, as I start to rotate it over, again, we talked about that micro elastication for range of motion in the thumb. You also have micro elastication on the inside of the thumb. Goat skin in the palm, slight pre-curve, not as aggressive of a pre-curve as you see on the Carbon GTX, but again, nice dense foam padding, landing zone, outside lateral area of the hand, around the scaphoid here, around the ball of the thumb to give you a little bit of a raised area for some scaphoid protection. Again, the previous version had a dual leather of layer. This guy's going to go into that suede panel, again with the raised areas of foam. Choice that they made moving into 2014. I would have loved to have seen them take some of this suede and go up the outseam, but again, that's a nitpick you hear from me a lot. Now, single adjuster at the base of the wrist to make sure it stays on your hand in a crash. And if we look at it, you kind of have this stone PU element that you can pull on here. But notice these two grommets. That's any water that's going to run down your arm and get in between the two cuffs will be able to drain out. And again, it's giving you that storm cuff fashion, because this guy is meant for more extreme, hardcore, anti-climate type of riding. Anti-climate, I think I just made that up, but what I mean is when Mother Nature really tries to destroy you during your ride, this guy's going to come in handy. Notice they added some light reflectivity, some microflexion here into the zipper garage, which is a nice touch, and notice that bad boy tucks away. So if you have a bigger, beefier cuff, you're going to get probably another 1.5 inches of circumference to be able to tuck it in. So remember, when you're looking within the Dainese line, this is extreme cold weather, fall, winter, spring. If you want Gore-Tex, but you want more feel with the glove and you're willing to sacrifice temperature rating, you're looking at the Carbon Gore-Tex Extra Fit. And if you really don't need the double storm cuff, which is a really nice feature, but it's very, very hardcore, check out the Scout EVO, which has some of the similar functionality and has a more traditional cuff. The next step in your journey is to click right here, read other rider reviews of the Dainese Jerico EVO at RevZilla.com. Remember, you don't have to take my word for it. As always, we'll ship for free, and if you want to talk to a gear geek, we know our stuff. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.